The Little Black Boy, poem about color discrimination, written by William Blake. The poem Little Black Boy is taken from the Blake's collection of poems, The Songs of Innocence, published in 1789. This poem is not only a searching poem but also a poem of transition, which gives the reader an insight how Blake saw the world. Now, I am going to give the stanza wise explanation of the poem. I read the stanza number 1. My mother bore me in the southern wild, and I am black, but oh, my soul is white. White as an angel is the English child, but I am black as if bereft of light. Here, the little black boy is the narrator, and so he himself narrating his story. The little black boy tells us how his mother gave birth to him in the southern forest of Africa. So he is black, but only his skin is black, while his soul is white. Here, whiteness represents the purity. His spirit is as white as an angel. Here, from the point of view of the reader, I think that the little black boy is bemoaning his skin because it gives the appearance that he is bereft of light. Stanza number 2. My mother taught me underneath a tree, and sitting down before the heat of day, she took me on her lap and kissed me, and pointing to the east began to say. In this stanza number 3, look on the rising sun, there God does live, and gives his light, and gives his heat away, and flowers and trees and beasts and men receive comfort in morning joy in the noonday. Here, the mother pointing toward the sun and says to little boy to look at the rising sun and tells him that God does live there. From there is the sun provides light and heat to the creatures of the world. All flowers, trees, beasts and human beings receive from the sun comfort in the morning and happiness at noon. Stanza number 4. And we are put on earth a little space, that we may learn to bear the beams of love, and these black bodies and this sunburned face is but a cloud and like a shady growth. Here the mother tells her son that human beings are provided a little space in order to learn to bear the big rays of love. They became worthy of God's love and illumination. She says that the black bodies and suntan faces are like cloud and like shady grows for them. Stanza 5. For when our souls have learned the heat to bear, the cloud will vanish. We shall hear his voice saying, come out from the grove, my love and care, and around my golden tent like lambs rejoice. The mother tells the boy that their bodies become accustomed to tolerate the heat of the sun. Their souls will be free of the cloud, and they will be abide to hear divine voice asking them to come out of the grove to the divine care and love, to move about happy lambs. In this stanza, the body is seen as a garment of the soul to be worn on the earth. Once the child is spiritually prepared to face the brilliance of heaven, this material protection is no longer necessary. Stanza number 7. I will shade him from the heat till he can hear, to learn in joy upon our father's knee, and then I will stand and stroke his silver hair and be like him, and he will then love me. In this last stanza, the four lines of the poem, the boy says, though his body is black and considered by many to be inferior, his soul, his spiritual self, is as fine as white child's. So it would appear he has taken his mother's teachings to heart. The black boy has endured greater suffering on earth. He will help the white boy learn to bear the beams of God's love. Then touching the white boy will become possible. Under the influence of God's love, they will be perhaps equal and similar. Then, in this position of apparent equality, the white boy will instantly love the black boy. In conclusion, we can say that in this poem, the little black boy's narrator, who is also speaks about his color. So this poem is about the color and color discrimination and racism. The poem is not only a searching poem but also a poem of transition, which gives the reader an insight about the world of innocence and the world of children. Thank you.